back to the Sidetrack'd podcast.
Oh my god. What are you talking about? We're really about to do this all over again.
Welcome back to Sidetrack'd. I'm your host, Mary Jo Jessica, and we have Letitia back in the studio.
Howdy, y'all.
Sorry, that was so funny. Anyways, over the microphone, it's just you saying howdy. Anyways, yeah, we're back. I believe there's gonna be an episode in between this. There always is. Okay. My videos are never in order, but today we're going to be talking about me and Letitia's relationship because she is my cousin, if you don't already know.
I am. You guys should know, but if you don't, it's all right.
She's also one of my closest and dearest friends.
As is she.
But we came to the conclusion probably a month or two ago that it wasn't always like this when we were younger, because you are 3 years younger than me.
Which is not that big of an age gap, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. Especially when you're children, because me and Curtis are 3.5 years apart. I'm not hanging out with Curtis no time, no how. Like in a group, sure, like whatever, you got that. Like when you're with siblings, yeah, okay, whatever. But like in actual friend groups, I feel like that's a larger age gap when you're growing up. Like you don't have people in your friend group growing up like your normal every day, because you're around people who are your age. So what's it called? But I digress. When we were younger, because you were a girl and we did stuff together. But the thing is, we have the way our cousins work in general, because we established this the other day. We have 15, out of all our.
Out of the ones we talk.
Don't play. What's it called?
Out of the ones we talked to, I think 15.
Well, no.
There's more that we actually talked to.
No, that is the number of cousins that we have. We don't talk to all of them.
More than 15?
We do not have more than 15. We're not counting half siblings.
Oh.
Anyways, we're not calling half siblings of our parents. Like our parents have siblings, children don't count.
Oh.
Why would we count them? No offense.
Well, because they're our half aunts.
That's not a thing. No, but where is the list that I made? Jordan's on it, so I could search Jordan.
Too.
Yeah. We counting all of us, there are 14 of us. Wait, what?
No,
that does not sound right. Hold up.
There's 1, 2.
4. Yeah. There's 14 of us.
I counted 12, but yeah.
You're not counting yourself? Wait, what are you?
Wait, myself.
Wait, no, there's 14 of us. Who are you counting? Starting from the oldest sibling, he has how many kids? Jibe, Ashley, Paradois, Jordan, Loren. Oh, Oriane. That's 6. Were you missing Oriane?
Yeah, I was. So now that makes me at 13, and I wasn't counting Kevin, which puts me at 14.
Oh. Not counting Kevin is great. Wait, is Caleb on my list? Caleb is not on my list, so it's 15.
Did you count yourself?
Caleb and Curtis were not on my list, so that's 16. Wait, who do you have on your list, Letitia?
Okay, I have you, Kevin, Caleb, Junior, Ashley, Jibe, Paradois, Loren, Jordan, Marlon.
You're missing a whole family.
Who?
Frito, Philly, Funny.
Oh!
Anyway.
See, they're old.
Okay. Yeah, so what we established the other day when we went through our list. Okay, there are 16 of us. There are 16 children. Letitia is the split. I believe you're the
split?
Yeah, you're the oldest of the youngest, so you start the younger kids.
So sad. I'm 18 and they consider me one of the younger ones.
Our oldest cousin is 31.
Okay.
So then that makes sense that you're the oldest of the youngest. But
I still feel offended.
Yeah, but you're fully involved in everything that we do. It's not like we leave you out of anything. Like
when we were younger?
No, but I'm saying all of our cousins. Like I would say that as far as groups wise, it goes from the youngest that we associate with would be Loren, because obviously I love Jordan and Oriane, but they're much younger than us, and Marlon and Marwan are also babies. But what's it called? It goes from Loren, who is 15 right now, to I would say, growing up I was closer. That's the thing too. We have 5 different families. They have 5 siblings, right? Mm-hmm. Or there's 5 of them. And I was closer growing up to my mom's oldest brother's family. Like, I just feel like I saw them more often, even though you guys live in the US and they did not. We wouldn't see you as often, I don't think.
I was closest to you, but you guys weren't closest to me.
Yeah, but we were the only cousins that you were seeing versus I was seeing.
How is that possible, though? I went to Togo as much as you did.
They were coming to America every other year that we
and
were.
they just didn't choose to go visit me.
Yeah, because why would they come to America and then go to 2 different states? They only have so much time.
Why go to here? What's in Boston?
Girl, you lived in Boston. You live in Boston.
Now I do. In case y'all didn't know, I go to college here now.
But what's it called? It just made more sense to come to the closest. I mean, you're trying to Africa to Minnesota or Africa to Massachusetts. Which one are you picking? Because there's one closer and a direct flight versus
Minnesota.
Is there a direct flight from Minnesota to Africa or no?
No, to France.
Damn. But I digress. I was seeing them for a period of time. For like, it was like, I think like 5 or 6 years where I was seeing them every single year. Like every single summer I was seeing them, whether I was in Africa or they were in America. Versus like for you, I would see you every like few years. Like it wasn't every single summer.
I saw you every other summer.
Yeah, but that was when we were older, after Ashley and Jibe stopped coming.
No, when we were younger, like ages like 4 to like 9, every other summer.
No. Oh wait, for 4 to 9 for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am.
In my head, that makes no sense. But okay, I feel you, but I didn't. No, not 4 to 9, bitch.
Remember we did Cool for Kids for
Fun Kids.
Fun Kids. Fun Kids was a talent show, by the way.
It wasn't really a talent show. It was more of an experience.
Exploitation to our parents for money.
But trust, we were talented motherfuckers.
Yeah, but we did that every year for 4 years. Not every year, but we did it 4 times.
Yeah, but
and I was young.
Yeah, but you weren't 4. Let's just be clear. I was not choreographing dances for no 4-year-olds. Basically,
okay, 6.
Basically, how it started was, I don't know. One day I was all like, I've always been one to be in front of the camera, but I was all like, oh, I want to put on a show. And I was friends with Letitia at the time because we're girls. Like growing up, like you're a girl, you're my friend. So I choreographed this little dance and it was stupid as fuck because it wasn't even dancing. All we did was run back and forth. Mm-hmm. All we did was run back and forth. And then what's it called? And you probably were 6 or 7 at the time. I believe you were 7 because when Caleb joined, he was also 7. So I believe you were 7.
Which means we had 2 years at least of doing it, right?
Yeah. No, we had 2 or 3 years where we did it. And I will say that we were close during like after Fun Kids stopped is when there was like a little bit of distance between me and you, but I also felt like I was a lot closer to Kevin after that initial first year.
And that made me sad because I looked up to Mary Jo so much and I wanted to be her friend and she ignored me.
I didn't ignore her. We did a concert together every other year for 4 years.
And then one year I said, are we going to do the concert? And you're like, no.
Yeah, because guess what? I was in high school.
Okay.
I'm not asking my parents for $5. Okay, so basically how the concert would play out. I choreographed something and then we did it. And then I was all like, oh, we should invite every single person in this house down to the basement of my house and we'll perform it for them. But in order for them to see the performance, they have to pay us. I believe it was like $1 or $2 because I didn't want to be a greedy whore. Actually, I didn't want to be a greedy whore. And I said $1 and then Kevin wanted to join. And because I like Kevin, I was like, okay, Kevin, you can join, but you're not a girl. And the song that we danced to was it was like, I'm just a girl, oh little old me. So I was like, you're not a girl, so you can't be in this dance. So I was like, I gotta roll for you. And we gave him a bunch of stuffed animals to throw at us like confetti while we were running back and forth. Like it was part of the experience. I don't
remember this whatsoever.
Yeah, you don't have the best long-term memory.
I remember the next year we did the song Cheerleader, Highway in the 30. Song. And then we did
Body Like a Back Road.
Years Old. I remember that year.
What's it called? No, but the first year Kevin like was like literally a prop, and then my older brother thought it was cringe, right? And at this time, if you were 6 or 7, Caleb was alive. Yeah,
alive. He's only 2 years younger than me. Of course he was alive.
He's what?
2 years younger than me. Wait, 3 or 3?
What are you talking about?
Caleb's 3 years younger.
Yeah. Don't say 2. The fuck? What do you mean 2? 2? Anyways. Letitia, like, I'm gonna, like, we're gonna clip this and I'm gonna insert a picture of you and Caleb standing next to each other and you tell me if they're 2 years apart. Anyways.
Well, okay.
But I digress. Curtis, my older brother, thought it was super cringy, because he was just like that type of person, you know. But he found out we were getting paid for it, and you know, being the greedy little bitch he was,
Wow.
he was all like, "Now I'm a part of this. This is my thing now." And I was like, "The fuck, no!" But he ended up changing the price of it. He was like, "One's not enough. It's got to be like 2 or 3." I was like, "We're charging each and every single person in this bitch $2 or $3."
But now that we think about it, that was not a bad price.
It wasn't, but like, let's just be realistic. I just told you what the dance was. It was us running back and forth and Kevin throwing stuffed animals at us. It was no production to be like, ooh, let's pay good money for this. It wasn't Hamilton.
Choreography or the
Choreography. You got it.
The cheerleader that was, it was actually pretty good.
I don't remember what dance you're talking about.
Like, there was a genie. Kevin was a genie, and we would run around Kevin, and then he would go down into like a box, and he would like hop out.
You're making shit up.
No, I swear that I am not. Wait, how does the song go?
Are you thinking about the song by Omi where it's like, ooh, I think that we never danced to that song.
Yes, we did. No. Yes, we did.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did. I remember it so vividly. It's the only thing I remember from my childhood.
We did not dance to that song. The songs that we danced to, the first year, it was that girl song. The second time we did it, it was like, it was Body Like a Back Road. Then we did like a song where it was like, I'm Only Human, and it was like a lyrical piece. Like, we were kind of cooking with that one.
But what about Once I Was 7 Years Old?
We didn't do that one either. We did the dance with Ruth B. Lost Boy. That's okay. The Lost Boy was definitely a dance, but I don't remember a cheerleader.
I remember
we did one to Jump It Louder inside.
The cheerleader.
You're lying.
No, because cheerleader is my favorite song, and every time I listen to it, I have flashbacks to us dancing to it.
No.
Yes, I know.
Wrong.
I have bad memory, but I remember this. Okay?
Wrong. She's wrong.
No.
Anyways, but then my brother joined, and he like kind of took it over, and like he was like, I'll probably, if I can find the videos, I'll post it. But he was like very annoying during that time because he was like hijacking our entire situation. But then we did that for, I believe, 3 years. It was 3 separate years that we did. The very last year, Caleb got to join because I was basically, it was like a business. Like, I run businesses, okay? And what's it called? The third year, Caleb was like around us and he kept on like joining in on the dances. And it was the year that the song like the song Whip Nene, like that song was popular. Okay. And Caleb knew the dance very well. As a 7-year-old, he was hitting that shit, you know? So he was downstairs with us while we were like recording and like practicing for the big, you know, show, because it was like a week-long event. Like, they come over from Minnesota to Boston, we practice for a week, and at the end of the week we put on a show that all you bitches have to pay for. And like, obviously there were some years where it wasn't just our parents, so we were reckoning that dough, you know what I'm saying?
The neighbors.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, there was just mad Africans in our house.
Oh, I thought they were your neighbors.
Nah, they don't live here. I think they're from France. But what's it called? Yeah, there was just mad Africans in my house all the time, every summer. I didn't like any of the, like, not like any of them, but like it was really hard for me to like people that my parents were bringing over, like their friends' kids, because I'm not a friendly individual. But
I think you're pretty friendly. You're friendly to me.
Yeah, you're my family. These people were strangers.
To everyone in my family.
Well, yeah, but I'm friendly off rip, so it's kind of easy to be like friendly with people.
But like the kids your parents were bringing over, you weren't friendly off rip to them?
No, because they were annoying. Like, you're being forced to be around someone that you don't know.
Well, the first time you met me, you didn't know me. Actually, I think I was.
You were born here, so yeah. I didn't know you when you were born, and I wasn't just forced to hang out with you. You were a baby, and I liked hanging out with you because you were a baby. You're like a doll.
Okay, that's a bit far now.
Okay, but what were we talking about? But yeah, growing up, I used to hang out with you a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, from rip, like when you were born, I was like, yes, a girl, because my parents. I've said this before, but what's it called? My parents knew the entire time. Like, whenever you find out the sex of the baby, my parents didn't wait till like Like, they didn't do the whole baby reveal or, oh, I want to be surprised when they're born. No, they fucking found out during an ultrasound that my little brother was going to be a boy and hid that shit from me and my older brother. And they were like, oh, it could be anything. What do you think? The entire pregnancy, I had strong inklings that it was going to be a girl. And they were all like, oh, maybe. I have a picture of me literally, like, day of my little brother being born, and I'm just standing, we're taking a picture, and I'm standing next to my mother who has just given birth, and my older brother and my little brother, and I just look so incredibly sad. I remember going, like, I saw him and they were all like, it's a boy, and I remember, like, it was nighttime when we first met my little brother, and I walked to, like, it was like some hospital in Boston, and I walked to the window and I just looked at it and I just started crying, like a single tear dropped down my face, because I was so convinced that I was gonna get a little sister. Like, I wanted a little sister so bad, and they just like ripped that away from me. That was my first heartbreak. That's my villain origin story. If you want to know why I am devious and demonic, that is why. But no, when I met you, what's it called, it was like, this was before Caleb, obviously, because you're older than him. But I was like, oh, it's like a little sister. Like, this is like my baby. Like,
And then I was taken away.
yeah, you guys kept on doing it. But I was already friends with Kevin at the time, because he was only a year younger than me. So, like, we grew up together. Like,
What did he want? Did he want a girl or a boy?
Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin wasn't there for the pregnancy. I don't think any of you there were.
No, for me. Like, for me.
Oh, for you? I don't remember that at all. I don't remember you actually being born. I remember holding you. I remember being in your house with you after you were born. But, like, I don't remember, like, the day that you were born. I don't think I was there. I don't think any of us were there. Because we do have the video of Kevin, like, your mom. We have, like, a home video of your mom graduating, because she graduated the day that Kevin, or my mom graduated the day that Kevin was born. So, from UMass Boston, maybe. And after her graduation, we went straight to the hospital and saw Kevin being born. Or was it you being born? No, it was Kevin. She graduated because your birthday is in, would have been too late for you. So it was Kevin's birthday, and we went to the hospital, and there's just like, we're just all crowding around you. Curtis is like saying some crazy shit in the video too. Like, I've always been close to you, but I was closer to Kevin because he's closer in age to me. Like, it wasn't like in my head I was all like, you're a boy, I'm a girl. So
Would you say you're still close to Kevin?
no, Kevin doesn't speak at all.
What
Like,
do you mean?
He's silent in the group chat unless it's about baddies.
Which is crazy.
like he doesn't really do much. When we go on vacation, all he does is sleep. Love him to death, but we're not as close as we used to be. Like, we used to, like,
It's because he became boring. Not boring. If you're watching this, Kevin, you're not boring.
he's not watching it. Drag him. No, I'm joking. I love Kevin, but we were much closer when we were younger. We used to do a lot more things together
I
because
wasn't
we were.
close to him. I think he hated me.
Yeah, probably.
But now I am. As close as one can get to him.
As close as one can get to. No, yeah, we were because we were close in age, and we also did stuff. Like, there's pictures of us, and we're basically like twins growing
Do you know
up.
how many pictures we have where we're wearing the same outfit?
Me and you? Yeah.
I remember there was this blue dress picture. Oh, I remember
Every single girl. That's also what I had a problem with, like, the era of Africans just being plastered up in my house. Anytime a little girl came over the house, we had to buy a matching outfit. Bitch, I don't know you. Why are we twin them? But sometimes they were cute.
I twinned with you.
Like, sometimes they were cute. Like, sometimes I was like, okay, you kind of ate with this little twin thing, and I always wanted a sister. But, like, I only liked twinning if it was with you or Ashley. If it was with any other bitch, I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
I twinned with Ashley once. It was amazing.
Like,
I looked similar to her at one age.
I'm so dead serious. I think I might have broken my hand. Anyways, when I was sitting down, anyways, it doesn't matter. No, but then after, like, Fun Kids ended, there was that 1 year where you guys came over and we didn't do it, and you guys had swam. This is my favorite story of you, but you guys swam in our pool while it was, like, on the verge of being green. It wasn't fully green, but, like, me and Curtis were not swimming in it because it was, like, the slightest hue of teal, and y'all were all like, nah, we're from Minnesota, we swim in lakes and ponds. So then you jumped in that bitch, and I have the video on my phone, and I'm gonna post it on the Instagram, but it literally, like, it's just you guys playing in green water, and it probably looks
in
way.
Minnesota, the lakes are already algae-ish and filled, so, like, nothing bad could have been in that water.
I don't think pools are supposed to be green. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I understand that lakes are supposed to be green because, you know, organisms. But why are there organisms in my, like, tap water pool? Like, I don't, like, that just seems scary to me. But then I think that was the same summer that we went to the beach and we made those vines. We recreated some vines. Those were good times.
I don't remember any of this.
And I believe that was the last time that all of you came over. All, like, meaning your dad, your mom, Kevin, and you coming to this house. That was the last time that all of you
How
came
old were
over.
you?
I would have been going in, it would have been my freshman year of high school going into my sophomore year. So I was, how old was I? I was 15.
I was 11.
I was turning 15
12.
that summer. But, what's it called? Then after
We didn't
that,
talk at all.
yeah, when we were younger, we didn't talk unless we were in front of each
We
other.
didn't have social media.
Yeah, we didn't have social media. It's not like I was Skyping you. I didn't have an iPhone until,
I didn't have a phone until I was 11, and I had a flip phone.
yeah, like I didn't have an iPhone until, I had an iPhone in 6th grade and then I lost it in Europe. So then my parents were like, we're not getting you another one. Which
I
like,
lost my flip phone at the lake, and then I got an iPhone.
and then I didn't have one in 8th grade because that created all the drama. Like, I didn't get one until my 14th birthday, which was after 8th grade. So like it was
That's
it was,
late, but now that I'm thinking about it, iPhones weren't a big thing maybe for you.
well, no, I had a Samsung. That was why it was the drama.
I had a couple of Androids.
Yeah. So like,
But I broke them all.
I don't know if I don't really give a fuck. But it was creating problems within the friend group that I had at the time. But
My
because
first iPhone was an iPhone 8. What was your first?
how old are you?
Okay, so some of my friends, they had like the iPhone 6, but like my parents wanted me to have an Android at the age of 11, so
I don't like, I can't gauge how old you are. I don't know how old that is compared to what grade you were in. But when I was in 6th grade and I got my first iPhone, it was the iPhone 3. But it wasn't like, oh, the iPhone 3 just came out. No, it was old. It was old as fuck. Like, I think everybody else was on the iPhone like 5 at the time. And like I remember there was one girl who like, she saw me with it and she was like, what kind of phone is that? And I was like, oh, it's an iPhone 3. And she was like, no, it's not. It's an iPod. Don't lie. And I was like, why the fuck would I lie about that?
iPhone 3. I can't believe we're already on 15. 16.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Why did they go so quick? Like, they're making new
skipped a
phones
year.
faster than Stranger Things is coming out.
They skipped a year.
Didn't the iPhone 15 just come out?
No, but they skipped a year and like there's only been 15 phones.
Oh,
They
the
skipped-
iPhone 9.
Yeah.
That's dope.
For whatever
They
reason.
have the iPhone SE, whichever that means.
Yeah, and then the SE 2.
Whatever that means.
I think I went from the iPhone 3, then I had a bunch of Samsungs in between that. I had a Samsung before the iPhone 3 too. I had a phone in 5th grade. So I had a Samsung, then I switched to the iPhone 3. And the ongoing gag between me and Basra was when I had an iPhone, she had a Samsung throughout like middle school. It was always, we were never on the
How
same.
long did it take you to use a phone?
What do you mean? Oh, well, like they would break. Phones used to be so like.
I had phones for 2 years before I get another one. I had an iPhone 8, then I went to the 11, and then I went to the 15.
They would they would like break, whether it was the screen or like just like it would glitch. I did lose my phone in 6th grade, but then I kept the phone that I got after that, I kept it 7th grade, 8th grade. And then at the end of 8th grade, I wanted a new phone for my birthday. So I got an iPhone. And then after that, it was the iPhone SE that I got at the end of 8th grade. And then from the SE to now, actually that's when I filmed my like most viral TikTok on like my first viral TikTok on the SE. I remember because it was the day that I got offered the job to Wendy's, and then I was like, let me buy a new phone because like I had the money at the time. So then I've bought all my phones since, which is ridiculous.
I haven't bought a single phone yet. But that's because the company my dad worked for, he got a free Apple product every year. So he would just have phones in the house, and he'd be like, maybe next year I'll give someone this iPhone 14. No one ever got it. So, but eventually, he got the 14, and then I got passed down a phone, and then I got my brother's phone, and then my phone passed down to my mom because she had a Samsung.
Also, now that I think about it, phones used to be way less expensive. Like, I remember when I was getting my first few phones. I get it, inflation, whatever, fuck off. But the first phones that we were getting, they were like 200, like in the 200, 300 range. Why the fuck is a new Samsung $1,700? Like, what the fuck? Why are we spending this money? Like,
That's the amount for a laptop. A laptop would be much better than a phone.
like, what was my phone? My most recent phone. This is the iPhone 13, and I got it because my phone just like completely crapped out. Like it had one of those green lines going down it. It was fucked. So I was like, fuck, now I gotta, like, because like I used to film before I had the camera, I used to film everything on my phone. So I was like, I need this shit. But that was back, like that was like 2 years ago, and that shit was $700 fucking dollars, and that was when I traded in the fucking janky phone that I did have, and I think I
I
got.
think my phone, the 15, was $1,200.
Like, what the fuck? No, like no, that's disgusting. I hate that.
Have you ever wondered why people are sometimes like, oh, this is 12, like they go from 900, 1100, 1200. When do they start saying 1,000?
Oh, I start saying 1,000 immediately. I think that's. I hate saying 1,200, 11. What the fuck are we talking about? Just say the $3,500, not $3,500. The fuck are we talking about?
When someone said 1,200, I'm thinking that was $12,000.
Like, don't confuse me like that. Why are we talking in tongue? Like,
But
what?
now I've gotten used to it. Oh, wait, but we were talking about how we didn't communicate because we didn't have no phone.
Yeah, but yeah, we weren't Skyping or whatever, and then that was like what, circa like, because once you said what year did you get? How old were you?
11 when I got a phone.
What year is that?
Wait.
Because I
18.
can't gauge.
2024. Wait.
What kind of math? Let me just do it. What the?
17.
2017, you were 11?
Yeah.
That's gross. Anyways, 2017, you were 11.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Wait, how old were you in 20?
I mean, I was going into my freshman year of high school, but anyways, ugh, gross.
I was going into
Okay.
middle school.
Yeah, which makes sense why we also weren't communicating, because one, you probably
Well, high
weren't
schooler wants to
active,
talk to a middle schooler.
but you also probably weren't active on social media when you first got your
I
phone.
wasn't allowed to get social media
Yeah.
until I was 16.
What?
Yep.
That's also probably why we didn't speak. The fuck you mean 16?
Now I don't think that about it. Maybe that's why our chats only go to like 2020 or 2022. Or
How old are you? Like, 16? That was 2 years ago.
yes. Yeah. It was rough. I had to get.
2 years ago. That's not true, Letitia. No, it's not.
I wasn't allowed to.
Letitia, we were in Africa in 2021. You didn't have social media back then? Yes, you did. You had TikTok.
Oh wait. I had a private TikTok account, but I guess I did.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
do remember
had
that.
to I downloaded Snapchat and then I had to delete it. I was Taco Girl something.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was stupid.
Yeah, but like I had to delete it after a week because my parents found out.
Yeah, but you also made your parents get Snapchat.
No, that was Kevin.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
And then I got Instagram. I had a private account, and I didn't have any friends to add to that account.
Okay. Well,
But I was still posting.
okay. You had friends. It's just you. Okay. Anyways.
I am not really
Yes, you did.
good ones.
Okay. Fine. Whatever.
You know,
Anyways,
I did have friends. I love you guys.
I don't know who you're talking about right now. So, anyways, not on camera. But ugh, that's so gross. I was just thinking about how I started social media because I didn't have. I don't think I had.
In 6th grade, everyone had it.
Yeah, I don't think I had social media in
That's why I
elementary
didn't have
school.
Musically, because Musically was a thing when I had a phone, but I wasn't allowed to get it.
Yeah.
Plus, the Android I had parental controls on it.
Yeah. Ugh, gross. No, my parents didn't know anything
I had a
about
flip
that.
phone, so then I didn't have social media.
Yeah, no, elementary school I didn't have social media at all. I don't think. I don't actually know what my phone was used for. I just made calls.
I wanted a phone in elementary, but my parents said that was weird.
It wasn't. But I do have a lot of random numbers, or I did. I don't know if my phone got wiped when I took it to the Apple Store, but I had such random ass numbers because I was calling people. Like, I would call people's house phones. Like, some people wouldn't have phones. I'd be calling their house phone, and they had my house phone from when I didn't have a phone. It was so gross. But, and then...
When you look at, like, a 10-year-old now, so the fact that they have a phone seems a little wrong. Like, I feel like they should be using an iPad. 10-year-olds look so little.
Yeah, but like I feel like you need to contact bitches. Like now, like I feel like you're going out so much. Like I feel like if your kid's gonna be alone at any point in time, they should have a phone.
Yeah.
Like not like obviously like elementary schoolers like that are like I feel like 3rd grade people started getting phones for me. Like I didn't have a phone until the 4th grade, I believe. But like it made sense because I was like, you know, walking home by myself and like letting myself into my house and shit like that. So I feel like I was alone enough that like
I was alone a ton though because I had to go to ballet from right after school until 9 o'clock. So 4 to 9 I was at ballet. I would pack dinner with me and stuff. I'd go there, and I wouldn't know if my parents were coming or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd go outside and hope they were there. And I would walk home from school and everything. I would walk to like a friend's house across the street. I would leave a note for my parents saying, I'm going to this person's house. And then I'd be back at a reasonable time.
Yeah, no, I feel like my kids are definitely not like a phone where you can like use social media or stuff like that, but like maybe a phone to like call because I
Flip phone.
Yeah, and also it will have a chip in that bitch. I will be tracking my
Will flip phones still be a thing when we have kids?
They'll have like training phones. Those things still do exist, but I know my kids will not be getting no iPad, none of that bullshit. That's fucking disgusting.
They're gonna be using. Do you remember Leapfrog?
Oh, yeah.
I had a Leapfrog. That was the best thing of my life. When my parents got rid of it, they saw it in our closet and they're like, "Oh, this gotta go. It's old." And I'm like, "Let me play it one more time."
No.
It was the weirdest thing. It was so fun.
But like I think phones are useful for that because like I feel like if my kid's not in my sight, I need to be able to reach them somehow. So my kids will have a phone from young. Not like anything for like social media, obviously, but then.
How did we start talking?
Yeah, like
we went to Africa in 2021, and then
because I did have Taco Girl on Snapchat, so it's not like I didn't like you. I had you on Snapchat, but
like
I think 2021 really was what solidified it.
We went to Africa, and then immediately after we were calling each other a ton because I didn't text you. I scrolled up to the top of my text messages between us, and there was just, oh, look at this, and then ranting about something.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of stuff like happened via TikTok and like shit like that, but also like Africa, we were always going at separate times because they used to not have a house in Africa and we did. So when they would go, they would stay in my house in Africa. So we were never going at the same period of time. Then your house got built. Yeah. And we were all in Africa together, which you
were staying in my house almost every night, sleeping over.
Because why wouldn't we? That is just, it was just vibes. It was just vibes. Like, going to Africa.
Get so close to Africa.
Well, one, we had no other bitches to talk to. It was just me, you, and Kevin and Caleb. Curtis wasn't there. Curtis hasn't been to Africa with us.
I've never been to Africa with him.
Yeah, he hasn't been to Africa with us since, I want to say 2016. He went to Africa by himself in 2020 or 2019 or something like that. Yeah. But with us, nah, he hasn't been there. But 2026, everyone's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there. Basra's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there. Okay. No, I'm telling you,
all these
just
Minnesota people. I want y'all there too.
No, dead ass. Everyone, we're packing Togo.
My house is gonna be. Wait, no, my house has enough rooms. We're gonna fit.
Plus, we're going to be throwing rager after rager after rager after rager after rager. I don't think you understand because it's the 55-year party. So we are going to get so fucking. It's going to be insane, and we'll be older. Everyone in our friend group, except for Jonathan, but hey, we'll be able to drink.
It's gonna be so good.
It is going to be amazing.
Except for if you show up there without like a man or something. Then they're gonna be like harassing you. They're gonna be like, "You're 26. Why are you not
26?
Wait,
23." Anyways,
yeah.
I wouldn't. I thought, like I told you the other day. I literally told you the other day if I was with this man, I would bring him to Africa with us. But no, no, absolutely not. Would I want to? Yeah, because we're gonna be throwing parties. So I love a good party with a bouquet, but. No, not any bitch I'm talking to right now. Anyways,
I think if I was to bring a guy, I think I would invite him.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, and you got that. But any of the bitches I'm talking to, as of right now, where we stand in our relationships, absolutely not. And I know, obviously, because they're new. Like, I'm saying that, but also like, ew. Gross. Also, if they do come, they're paying for themselves. Ain't no way I'm spending that type of.
What?
No.
Do you think we're gonna be fluent in Gavit by the time we go?
I have to. It's not a. Oh, do you think we have to? There's no other option.
We're gonna be.
I don't know what the very last statement I was saying right before the camera. Not the camera. Yeah, the camera. Sorry, I don't know. But I don't know what the statement I was saying. But clearly. Africa, because we've talked about Africa almost every podcast episode that we've done together, and clearly it just makes my life better. But
Africa
also
brings people together.
yeah, because like I don't know, I genuinely, it was a good trip too. I was hot. That was the year I turned hot. I'm not gonna lie. That
I wasn't
really
there quite yet. It was 2023 for me. But
yeah, but I was taking you under my wing and showing you my ways.
I learned how to do makeup.
True. No, but that year, crazy. Like most of the stuff that I remember from that year was just one, my hair was fire, because it always is when I'm in Africa. But two, like I was still like I don't know. I was reaching peak bad bitchitude, you know, because I was just starting.
I feel like you're not there. I feel like you're not there yet.
No, I'm definitely not, and I got ways to go. But that was when I started clicking into my real, like, my divine energy. I don't know, because like something switched, like a flip switch that year, and I said, I'm a fine ass bitch. And not in my head mentally, but I walked through places, and like obviously, like in Africa, I'm perceived way sexier there. So like, don't get me wrong. But I also was like a child up until like that year, and then suddenly I was like a woman.
I was still a child. I think I was a woman in 2023.
Yeah. No, we've had. I think that was a good year too. But like, I'm not even gonna lie. No, 2023 was a really fucking good year. When I look at those vlogs were crazy.
We went to parties.
Like that's what I'm saying. 2026, because like why we keep on saying that 2026 is gonna be a movie is because everyone's gonna be there. Because Letitia didn't go this year. I went this year, but she did not. But 2026, every bitch I know is going to be well. Not every bitch I know, but like the bitches I fuck with heavy are going to be there. And just like having that many people around you in Africa is always going to make it just that much better.
People can speak English and you can speak English with them. Something about it makes the experience so much better.
Especially the shit talking, because the lore goes deep. I'm telling y'all, all of our families got lore so deep. And when you can just say it in English instead of like going into a different room, so much better. No, but I can't wait. I feel like us being friends has also, like, genuinely, and I'm being so sincere right now, no funny shit, like I know we like to kiki on this podcast, but you are a genuinely good friend. I will say that, like, being friends with you these past few years, because we've been close friends for I would say 4 years now, like around that 3 years, and it's been crazy because one, we were long distance for most of that, actually all of it.
Didn't it all start because of us playing Wordle?
No.
Every night.
Wordle started like recently. I feel like
recently.
Yeah, because I didn't start Wordle until last year.
Oh, I didn't start until you started calling me about it.
Oh, really? No, you used to talk about it like you knew what you were doing.
I didn't.
I didn't either. No, but you had the app on your phone. I had never played Wordle.
I downloaded it after I talked with you.
Oh, okay. Because I had never, ever in my life played Wordle. I saw a TikTok once of these bitches who now are not friends. The lore goes deep. If anyone knows about Wordle drama, I am so into that lore. I mean, obviously they're all friends or whatever, but that shit goes deep. But they all were playing Wordle one day, and I was like, I'm smarter than all these bitches. Okay. So then I started playing Wordle and Connections, and now none of them play Wordle and Connections anymore, but... Is that door closed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, you've been a really great friend, and I love being around you, and I say this all the time. You're my cousin, obviously, but you're also just like a genuinely good friend. Like,
you're like an older sister to me. I like it so much. Like, I feel like I learn a lot. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's good.
Like, I know, like, I just really know. I mean, obviously there's an age gap, but I also do have like a few people in my life who are your age. But I feel like even if we weren't related, we would, like, obviously if we met, but even if we weren't related, we would still be friends, because you are genuinely just like a sweet, nice person to be around, a funny person to be around. Like, genuinely, the laughs, me, like, jokes, laughs. Like, no, seriously, we are hilarious. Like, you're not even understanding the level that we're on. But, like, no, it's been quite a ride. And it's weird because I don't even remember. And I feel like people always say those are the best friendships, the ones that you don't even remember making. And obviously, you've always been in my life. But
I don't remember us being close. I feel like if I wasn't related to you, I feel like I wouldn't have met.
Can you move the blanket? Sorry. Because the blanket is somehow like cutting up the light, and you had a red and blue light behind you, and I was like, where the fuck is the remote? Sorry, that was distracting me. I was like, the fuck?
But anyway. If we weren't related, I don't think I would have gone up to you to be friends, because you're like one of those girls who I think, she is so cool. She's probably like popular, and she probably hates everyone that's not pretty. something like that. So I would have never gone up to traveling, and we never probably would have been friends because I would have been too scared.
Dude, because like right before you said that specific statement, you can watch it back. I was like shaking my head and I was like, no, you probably wouldn't have gone up to me because I'm too old. And then you started saying that crazy shit. I was like, wait, what?
I forgot about the age. Yeah, you're also 3 years older. I probably would try.
Yeah, like we weren't even. I was a senior when you were a freshman.
Yep.
Yeah, so we would never
cross paths.
Never.
I would have gone to a soccer game. You might have gone to a volleyball game.
Yeah, but we probably would.
The school, same school.
Yeah, same school maybe, but I always think about that too. If you and Kevin had stayed in Boston, like what would that be like?
Because he would be really mean. Because you said all Boston men are devious.
You don't think Kevin's mean now?
Oh no.
Okay. Anyways,
I think he's nice to me.
He is nice, but he is mean to people sometimes. I think he can be rude. No, he just be handing out rudeness like it's candy, like it's free. Like I'm not saying he's the meanest person on earth. Obviously, I love him, but no, I think that like I don't know how your personalities would react to Boston. I feel like if you grew up in the conditions I grew up in, no. Not like in some, I went through war. But I feel like you guys wouldn't, like, you guys are genuinely, like, and maybe it's because you're Minnesota and you're just nice. But you guys are very much, like, nice, lighthearted people. But I feel like growing up in Boston, you don't get that. I don't know any bitch who's like that here.
I mean, I don't know anyone like that in Minnesota, really. I'm just...
You are like that. You.
Just me.
No, and Kevin. No, I'm saying that you guys both give off the same vibes as far as, like you can tell that you're kind of siblings a little bit. You guys don't act completely... actually, you look completely different most of the time. But I can see how you guys are siblings. But I feel like Massachusetts... Sometimes you say things and I'm all like, you guys really live in the farmlands. Like you would have so much more access. You would have so much more access to so many more things here. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. You guys live in farmlands. We're not going to talk about it on the podcast.
We do, but yeah.
You know, people watch it that we probably don't want knowing our business. But you would have so much more access to so many different things here. I fear. I don't know. You guys would be completely different. I think about it a lot because, like, I also think about, like, I mean, obviously not Minnesota because, like, ew, no offense.
I feel offended.
Okay. But, like, I wouldn't, like, I think about, like, wait, what if I was in Minnesota? Or, like, if I didn't grow up here, I think about that a lot.
If you grew up in Minnesota, I think you would be the same.
I don't.
People are still racist over there.
Yeah, but you got black people around you.
Not in my younger ages. I was only black kid in my grade.
Yeah. But you did.
But then once I went to like high school, middle school, then I had black people in my grade.
Yeah, no, there was still no black people in my grade. Like, I mean, not a lot anyways.
I had at least half the school.
It's like a half? That's crazy. There are a lot of black people in Minnesota though.
Well, I went to the ghetto school. Like, it was a ghetto high school.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of black people in Minnesota in general. Like the population of Minnesota, I want to say is like, compared to Massachusetts. But like also there's a lot of black people in Massachusetts. It's just not in my part of Massachusetts. Like there are a lot of black people in Massachusetts, and as I've gotten older, obviously most I've found my people obviously, but like growing up, no, just in this specific town. But there are a lot of Africans too, and I love Africans.
I found a lot of Africans now that I came here for like college and stuff.
Really? Yeah. Not this time though.
I was really surprised. Like, I was talking to some girls, and turns out, like, in the past years, there wasn't that many black people in the grade, but this year there's like a ton more, and I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I feel lucky. Thank the Lord.
What's it called? I just need race demographics. Come on now. But I love Africans so bad, so bad.
Some Africans from Africa are a little bit weird.
I feel that. Well, I feel like it's just like a social cultural thing. Yeah. What I'm getting here, 12% for Minnesota.
Only 12?
12 is pretty big.
I feel like I've seen them everywhere.
I mean, it's average. 12 is not like big, but it's average.
I thought it would be way more, like 50.
50 in America? What is this fucking? I'm not even gonna be. No, we're not gonna name a predominantly black. No, but seriously, 50? I mean, definitely more than like I'm thinking for Massachusetts.
Can you
but
search up South Africa? I want to know.
Actually, the demographics is about the same for Massachusetts as well. It's about the same. I don't know where their demographics are coming from either, because it just seems like, because as far as I'm concerned, I think the demographics of America is 13.6. Black people make up 13.6. Yeah.
I don't know why maybe I'm looking for black people.
obviously.
Oh. Okay then.
But like I got 12.5 for Massachusetts too. But I digress. What's it called? I think we're going to end it off around there. What's it called? You can follow anything going on with the podcast at Sidetrack'd Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and you can follow me, you know, because I'm awesome and you want to. On Instagram at MaryJoJessica and on TikTok at MaryJo.Jessica. Socials, Letitia?
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Letitia_BO. That's all I have.
That's your Instagram handle?
Yeah, I changed it, I think.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. You did not. 'Cause what?
I didn't.
Boss. BOS.
I thought I changed it. Okay, I'm gonna
B-O.
change it.
Don't change it. That sounds disgusting.
You told me to.
Not to B-O. What?
Okay, on Instagram, it's
Letitia_boss.
boss.
1 S. The fuck?
There's only one S?
Yeah, only 1 S.
See, I meant to erase it to be B-O.
Don't.
Two S's before.
Don't. What the fuck? Why would you do that? That's so ugly. Anyways, don't do
That's
that.
my TikTok.
Change your TikTok. Anyways, that has been Sidetrack'd. I will talk to you later. What the fuck?
Wait. What?
What? Why would you want your Instagram to be Letitia B.O.? Body odor? Like the fuck? Ew.